What happens when a big truck hits a deer? We asked that question to about 100,000 people earlier this week, and we got some very interesting answers. I'll tell you about my story in a little bit, but let's hear from some of our viewers. Our producer, EB, is going to read some of us to us. EB, take it away.
We had some interesting comments on our video Semi Hits a Deer. This first one is from Jeff Rains 9569. I was in Colorado several years ago and was taking a load to Vernal, Utah, and took a highway through the mountains. Got to the top of the pass on ice and found 3 elk in the middle of the road. Missed all 3, went 15 miles further on dry roads and hit 3 of 4 deer. Messed up the bumper and right fender really good. I had blood and guts all over the truck and trailer. This next one is quite descriptive from Lan Hodson. I was lucky. I hit a big buck one night. I thought I missed him, but he turned at the last second. The next thing I know, I had glass and fiberglass hitting the windshield. Took the right headlight pod and part of the fender off of my GMC General. As God is my witness, I didn't know deer could fly. All I saw was antlers and tail, then antlers and tail again, flying into the ditch. Andy Wagner 3308 tells how they do it in our biggest state. In Alaska, we use what is known as a moose bumper because moose are a little bigger than a deer and do a whole lot more damage, regardless of how big your truck is. And they've got a few things figured out in our second biggest state also. This one's from Devonna Johnson F9G. I used to drive a truck in the oil field in Iran, Texas. I hit 5 or 6 deer every day. No damage at all. Of course, we had real bumpers. Now, I've got to say, out of all those stories, the one that really sticks with me is from Lan Hodson. You can just see it happening, can't you? That buck turning at the last second, glass flying, and then the way he put it, as God is my witness, I didn't know deer could fly. That's a picture burned into your mind. Antlers and tail, then antlers and tail again. Flipping into the ditch. It's got everything. Danger, humor, and just a slice of trucker luck. But those are just my thoughts, folks. Trucker Don, what do you make of it?
Well, sounds like it's not all that uncommon. I read somewhere a while back that on average, about 1.5 million deer hits with vehicles every year, some causing death. I knew a old boy in Kentucky. Come on back this way, girl. That swerved to try to not hit deer and rolled his truck, and it didn't end well for him. So swerving fast is probably not the best idea, is it? With my hit was just north of Kansas City. I think mile marker 76, I'm not sure. But anyway, I hit a deer and I saw it rolling off to the side of the truck, and I thought, well, too bad for the deer. Well, then the engine lights come on, and then I smelled antifreeze. Pulled over and it was all draining out, so you know the routine. Got towed to Kansas City, and it took 2 months to fix it. A little over $10,000. Now that was back in '04. I'm sure it's a lot more expensive for a lot of you right now. So let me know some more of your times with hitting deer. At 1.5 million a year, there's got to be a lot of you. Take care. This is where the road ends, but the coffee is always full.